Hi, welcome back. Alright, so in the last lesson we just kind of started to touch on the basics of the cymbal line instruments. So we're going to continue honing our knowledge of this particular instrument by continuing with what I alluded to in the last video, this idea that some of the sounds like zings and sucks and a few others actually have essentially a build-up into the main climax of the sound. Much like a suspended cymbal roll, the kind of peak of the sound is not the actual attack of the sound. So what we have to do is use what's known as live start position, which is a part of the live playback system of Sibelius, to actually make it start earlier. So what I've actually done is sped up the piece, and I've soloed in my mixer. Here you can see the little S's highlighted, my snare line and cymbal line instrument, so you can actually hear these a little more clearly. Let me just kind of give you a listen. I want you to listen closely to here and here. So it wasn't really too obvious, but after dialing it in a little more, I think you're going to notice a difference. The first thing we'll want to do is select that note, and you'll have to come up first to play and make sure that live playback is selected, or you can just hit Shift L. So we'll come over here to the playback tab of the properties menu and select live start position. The way that this works basically is 256 is the value of every quarter note. That's just the number they chose for that. If you put in a positive value, it'll start later than the actual note start. If you put a negative value, then it'll start earlier. We actually want it to be earlier, so I'm going to try entering negative 100, and let's see what this sounds like. We're going to play just this bar. So that was actually a little bit earlier than we want it to be. I'm going to select that, and let's move it maybe something closer to 50, because that was a good bit earlier than we want it to be. So you hear how that actually kind of peaks right on beat 4. That's what we're going for. Now, same thing here, but this suck sound is actually even shorter than our zing sound, the actual sort of build up to the sound. So I'm going to try just negative 20 on this one, see what that sounds like. All right. That's pretty good. That's something you can kind of dial in and experiment with on your own. But the cool thing here, that you can apply this concept to other things like suspended cymbals, and that's actually something we'll touch on possibly in a later video. But as far as that goes, that should be it for this video. In the next video, we're going to talk about the idea of using sizzle sucks and a note on and off triggers, which is an important concept for a variety of instruments, but we're going to use the cymbal line to kind of demo it. So that's it for this video. We'll see you next time.